Well, it's a warm welcome. If I could say warm, it's warmer than usual at the moment here at Somerset Park for three people doing an incredible walk, 56 miles all the way from Coatbridge, all the way down here to Somerset Park for a wonderful cause. And the three people are to the left, Scott, middle, Andrew, and Lewis to the right there. And how are you feeling?
Sore and tired.
I'd say tired.
Gender all over.
So what was the worst bit of the journey?
I think maybe going over the Eaglesham Moor. I think the fact you were climbing high, the mist was coming down, definitely the worst part.
The wind
for
as
me.
well. The wind was absolute nightmare.
Well, what's the reason for this walk anyway? I think a lot of people know, but what in your words, your reasons for doing this?
Well, Tommy Adams was Albion Rovers commercial manager for about a year or maybe just under. And Tommy done quite a lot for the fans when he was there, and as soon as we found out he was doing another trek for young Lewis, we decided to get on board and try and raise some funds to get wee Lewis's dog and help Tommy out.
Yeah, so Lewis has got autism, is it?
Yeah, he's got autism.
And so they were looking for care and for this dog. Do you know if the money's been raised?
It has been. They were originally looking for £5,500, but then the price went up to £7,500 from the dog training centre in York. So that's why we decided to get on board and try and raise some extra funds for it. Before we actually started our walk, it was announced that Tommy had raised his target, but then we were in too deep. So our walk was now to raise funds for a trust fund for young Lewis.
For later on in life. Just to help him later in life.
I think as well Tommy put money towards his school as well. So he's 6, isn't he?
He's 6 years old,
6,
yeah.
so to help him further on in education, help him as he goes on in
I
school.
think it's been a good few thousand put to school for use for their school.
And as well, I think there's
As well.
€2,200 when they were in Germany a couple of weeks ago.
That's amazing. How much have you guys raised, or do you know yet?
The original target was 1,500 and confirmation we smashed that this morning. I think just now we're sitting around 1,560, but that'll rise over the weekend again. So maybe 1,700 by the end of the week.
It's an absolutely fantastic thing. So from everyone at A United, we'd like to say thank you so much for doing this. We know that his grandfather is actually an A United fan as well, so it all mixes in, and it's one of those moments we've been saying in our Facebook pages. It's the time when football shows its real good thing, and also the fact that fans of different clubs will get together for good causes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Thanks to everybody at Ayr and for helping us out today as well and for all the support.
There was a good few Ayr supporters today. Actually donated cash this morning when we arrived in Ayr. Arrived in Prestwick, we got a few donations there as well. So good.
Everything
thanks to
helps,
them.
and even come on, like your rivals, they even helped out as well. So it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, we can start off with our best of enemies and friends here today. Tommy Adams, well known to us all round about this area. Yes, he's a Kilmarnock fan, but he's also a good friend of all of us here at Somerset Park. And you've been doing something amazing over the last few months. Could you explain it to United fans?
Well, thank you for your kind words there, Callum. We've been doing what we called Tommy's Trek. We did one 2 years ago for a wee girl called Dion Riley who has Rett syndrome, and we managed to get her a special adapted chair, and money went to Rett syndrome. This time round, 2 years later, we've been doing it for a wee boy called Lewis Golightly who has autism, and it was £7,500 to get him a specially trained dog. So what we've done is we've walked around, it will now be 12 different football stadiums, with the last lap ever last week being in Germany, believe it or not, with FC Kaiserslautern. But I'm pleased to say we have raised the money for the dog. The Lewis's school will also get a donation as well now, and the boys in Kaiserslautern, and these boys who have walked from 12 o'clock yesterday from Coatbridge right through the night to Somerset Park here today, absolutely amazing. And they have said the same as the guys in Kaiserslautern. They want money to go to Lewis's future.
That's absolutely amazing as well. And I believe you had a young A United fan out with you at Rugby Park walking around as well.
We did. We had a young boy, Bobby Foster, who came along, and his dad sponsored me for Bobby to walk round Rugby Park with me in his Ayr United strip, and he was a fantastic wee character. He must have asked me 1,000 questions as we walked round the park, and we had a really good laugh, and he left with a Kelly strip.
And it is great to show. I was saying to the lads there, I was talking to them a few minutes ago, it's a thing about the goodness of football fans. It doesn't matter what club you're in, we have our banter, we have our rivalries, but this kind of thing just shows the true heart of Scottish football, and you've got to be applauded for that.
Thank you. It's been amazing. It's brought a lot of different clubs, a lot of different people together, and I'd just like to thank everybody for every single penny that's been donated.
Yes, it's been great. Now also we've got here as well is Terry. Now you used to be a director for Albion Rovers, but you were saying the reason coming really to support this just now is the friendship you have amongst your fans.
Very much so. I think when you follow a club like Albion Rovers, we're not the biggest in the world, but we've a great supporter base. When you go to these away games, you're maybe looking 30, 40, 50, 60 people, and you get to know everyone, and it's probably the same for most clubs of our size. So these lads are an absolute credit to, not just a credit to Albion Rovers, a credit to the town of Coatbridge as well. We're very, very proud of what they've done. And, myself and Tommy were there yesterday at Clifton Hill to see them away at 12 o'clock. Incidentally, when they left, me and Tommy went for coffee. We were very much the support and the backup.
We've had pelters since.
And but no, an absolute credit, and again something really worth mentioning, and you mentioned it earlier, is the support from all clubs that these lads have had on social media, from clubs all over, including Ayr United as well. And it's been absolutely fantastic, and it's great to see them here. And as I say, fingers crossed for a good game today as well, just to set it off.
Yes, we hope it all goes well today, and it's lovely to have you here again, and especially Tommy, because we do have a bit of banter between ourselves on a regular occasion as well, and I hope we've kept that going today as well.
Yes, we do have, Callum. We've had it since school, which wasn't yesterday. I'd just like to thank everybody at Ayr United Media, AU Media, for doing this today with us.
Yeah, just worth pointing out. Something like this could have went unnoticed, but for you guys to recognise what these three lads have done today and done what you've done today is fantastic. And again, it just shows football as it brings everyone together. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we are a big family. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.